So I had a couple in my office this week who are working on communication. Now, when couples tell me they want to work on communication, that could be a wide range of things. But one of the most common patterns that I see is a mismatch in terms of the tone of the conversation, what each person is looking for in that conversation. So most often what happens is the female in the relationship is speaking from the heart. She's speaking about an emotional thing going on for her, a feeling she's having. And then the husband comes along and speaks cerebrally, speaking from the brain, a very intellectual response. So then they end up missing each other, and then that generates defensiveness, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Now we're in the middle of a fight. So what I tell people is to work on metacommunication. So that is the process of communication. So being mindful of where your partner is coming from in the communication or discussion, and then meeting them there first. Unless the emotions are, there's this big upheaval and things are violent or intense or volatile or whatever, obviously you don't want to meet them where they are. But if your spouse comes to you and says, I'm feeling some type of way about this thing, it's important for you not to try to problem solve. Men very often are problem solvers. Not to get defensive, not to try to defend your position or give an excuse for your thoughts, feelings, behavior. Just acknowledge the emotion. So you're just saying, I can understand why you would feel that way. Or, oh, I had no idea that you felt that way about it. Can you tell me more about that? Or, yeah, I can see why you would feel that way. And here's what I'm hoping is going to happen in this situation in the future. Respond at the emotional level first. Women tend to be more emotional, men tend to be more cerebral. So they're responding from here, from the head, and women are responding from the heart. And that mismatch makes people think they have communication issues. And ultimately they do, but the good news is it's a pretty simple fix. And that is just start by meeting your partner where they are emotionally, unless things are volatile, like I said. If you want more help with marriage and some practical tips that you can use to just get started, check out my book, Fix Your Freaking Marriage, on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com.